Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Can we start?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York. We want to thank all the media members joining us for our first official press conference as we get you set for a mega event March 1st. On Saturday, March 1st, Big Time Boxing is back here in Brooklyn, New York, as superstar Gervonta "Tank" Davis defends his WBA Lightweight World Championship against the reigning WBA Super Featherweight World Champion Lamont Roach right here at Barclays Center. This event will be headlining a PBC pay-per-view event on Prime Video beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Pre-sale tickets are available now through Ticketmaster.com until about 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, December 5th. You can use the code PBC to purchase. And then the public on sale tickets start at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, December 5th. The public on sale starts 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Thursday, December 5th. And of course, this event is promoted by GTD Promotions and TGB Promotions, and it is all sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. All right, we want to welcome the fighters and their teams up here to the stage, and want to thank all the media members for waiting patiently here. As before we get to our fighters, I want to bring up a man who has been such an important part to help put together so many events throughout the years, especially many incredible events here at Barclays Center. Please help me welcome the president of TGB Promotions, Mr. Tom Brown.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thanks for staying and coming out. I can't tell you how excited we all are for this event. And we're thrilled to be back here once again at the Barclays Center promoting another championship fight. Now, this show marks the 10th year anniversary of the launch of the Premier Boxing Champions franchise. And to have a fighter like Tank Davis, one of the best fighters in the world and one of the biggest stars in the sports headlining this event, it just makes it that much more exciting. Tank's one of the most explosive and dangerous fighters in the world, and his fan base is off the charts. Whenever Gervonta Davis fights, it always equates to big business and box office success. When he fought in Washington, D.C. at the Capital One Arena, he had the largest grossing boxing event, the largest grossing event in the history of the building, beating out the Rolling Stones. And then the last time Tank was here at the Barclays Center, he had the largest grossing boxing event in the history of this building. And the attendance that night was also the largest and broke another record here in the venue. And he'll be taking on the current reigning WBA Super Featherweight World Champion Lamont Roach. Roach is a former amateur stand-up, and he's a fighter that just does things the right way. He never misses a day in the gym, and he and his team are convinced that they can win on March 1. So anytime you come to a Tank Davis fight, it's much more than just another fight night. It's an event, and this is one event you don't want to miss. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Tom. And now we'll turn things over to Team Roach, as I will bring up father and trainer, a man that has helped shape Lamont Roach Jr. in becoming a world champion. And now they got the biggest test of their careers coming forward. Please help me welcome Lamont Roach Sr.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. We're very excited for this opportunity. We worked our ass off to get in this position. I want to thank everybody involved in making this fight happen. From PBC, Tom Brown, Al Heyman, Lisa Cubas, Tank, and Team GTD. We're blessed to be in this position right now. We're looking for an outstanding fight come March 1st. You best believe that Lamont the Reaper Roach going to be more than ready to win his second world title. Again, we thank you for this opportunity. Thank you all for coming out.
And now we turn things over to Team Tank, as we will bring up the man who has been a huge part of Tank Davis's team, the president and CEO of GTD Promotions. Please help me welcome Ravone Littlejohn.
Hello, thank you all for coming. I appreciate you. Let me clarify. Gervonta is the CEO of GTD Promotions. I'm sure you just didn't know. But Tank and I have been in this thing, we've been in this thing for a long time. It's been a long time coming. It took a lot to get here. And I'm sure, Lamont, he's a good fighter. I'm sure he's going to come with his best. But I know what we can do. I know what we're going to do. Thank you all media for coming. Thank TGB, thank GTB, and thank Amazon. Look forward to seeing you all on March 1st. It's going to be a great fight, and we will come out victorious. Thank you. Of course, thanks to Al Heyman.
All right, now it's time to hear from our fighters, the two men that are going to be headlining here March 1st. Here at Barclays Center. First up, this man comes in, the reigning WBA Super Featherweight World Champion, as he captured the world title back in November of 2023, dropping Hector Luis Garcia in the final round, winning a decision to become the world champion, and then he defended his title back in June of this year against the previously unbeaten Feargal McCory, defeating him by an 8th round TKO. This man has been waiting for a huge opportunity to put him on the map to the public, and he is a world champion. He's going to be tough opposition, and he is an exciting fighter looking to get a huge, massive victory. Please help me welcome, with a record of 25 victories, 10 wins by knockout, opposite of 1 defeat and 1 draw, Lamont Roach.
What's up, everybody? I'd like to thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for staying a little late. Want to thank everybody involved. Like my father said, man, PBC, Al Heyman, GTD, Tank. Like I said, like he said, this is a hell of an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna conquer it. Everybody know what I'm coming here to do. If you don't, then shit, you're gonna be in for a surprise. I know he won't be surprised. I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against a dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when 2 dogs get in the ring together, and I'm gonna be the one. Obviously, I'm gonna be the one coming out victorious, and we're gonna put on a hell of a show for y'all. So tune in, by the fight. Like I said, it's gonna be a hell of a night. Thank y'all.
And now we turn our attention over to one of the most exciting, if not the most exciting fighter in all of boxing. His record undefeated, 30 victories, 28 by knockout. He is a Baltimore native, a 5-time 3-division world champion, and the reigning WBA lightweight world champion. He has held the lightweight title since 2019, and he has also won titles at 130 and 140 pounds. He is coming off his highlight reel knockout over the previously unbeaten Frank Martin. Please help me welcome Gervonta "Tank" Davis.
First, I want to say thank God, without him it wouldn't be possible. Second, I want to thank everybody that's involved, in this event, PBC, Amazon, Team No Excuse, everybody, I'm excited to be a part of this, and come March the 1st, it'll be a great event. Right now, I'm not really big on getting into it and stuff like that. I'm really out of it right now. But come March the 1st, it's definitely gonna be a great show. Same results. Just gotta wait and see. We got 3 months to get ready, so it'll be a goodie come March the 1st. So see y'all there.
All right, we will now open things up for question first. I'll start with you, Tank. You are back in Brooklyn. The last time you were here, the Barclays Center was packed. You had a show-stopping knockout victory over Rolly Romero. It is the highest grossing and most attended boxing event ever here at Barclays Center. What is it about fighting here in Brooklyn that's so special for you?
People energy, just I won my first championship here and things like that, and if you actually look on my Instagram, I have more followers in New York than actual Baltimore. I think this is like a second one for me and things like that. New York always come with that great energy.
Now, going into this fight against Lamont Roach, I know there were reports of a potential fight with Lomachenko. Obviously, that fell through. What made Lamont Roach the next logical choice for you in your next fight?
He has skills, even though he's at a smaller weight class. I feel as though Lamont has, and he's someone that's one of the guys that I actually started with, came up with in the sport of boxing, actually still doing well. Everybody that's started with us really not in the picture right now. So people don't really I wouldn't say know him, but he definitely had the skills. Definitely a top opponent, and come March the 1st, everybody will see.
Now I'll turn things over to you, Lamont. Obviously, what was your reaction when you got the call from your team that this fight is on the table, and what was your reaction once it was finalized, knowing that this is the biggest opportunity of your career?
I would say my reaction was...
about to get paid.
That was one no funny. No funny, that was one but little do people know me, not to downplay because there's no motherfucking offer was it's pretty chunky, but I had some chunky deals on the table too. So it's not something that we super jumped at. But when it came to my legacy, when it came to, putting on good shows for boxing and all that came together. Of course I wanted to do it. And like he said, we came up together. Why not? Why not put on a great show? Why not show that we are two of the best fighters in the world on a world stage, on a pay-per-view card? So, of course, I was like, yeah.
Now you just mentioned, obviously, it's very well known that you guys, fought in the amateurs. You've had sparring sessions. Can you use any of those past experiences with Tank going forward into this fight March 1st?
He can't. He lost.
No answer my question, bro. What I'm about to say, logically, even though I think I won both of them fights, not really. It was so long ago. It was like 16.
Remember I beat you in our tournament twice?
You say what?
I beat you in the tournament twice. I beat them in the state, and then they did something
Beat me
like...
in the regionals. They cheated in Baltimore, took a point from me. Fool. Come on. We sent the video to the USA Boxing, and they said I should have won. They sent me to the Nationals. That was the only reason why I went.
And then I fought you again and beat you there,
And then
right?
you beat me.
There again.
Then you beat
In
me.
the same tournament.
Then you beat me. I still thought I won though. It was a point system. It was BS. It was on your dick. Like, come on, fool. It is what it is. But nah, that was close fights. He won both of them, obviously. But at the end of the day, you can't really use that. Two totally different fighters. He's evolved. I evolved. And you know, we gotta go what's been going on there.
Now, I'll turn things over to you, Tang. This is a huge fight for the DMV area. Does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, you from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. Like, I've been coming up and coming to DC like for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see like, you know.
It's more so for the crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC, Baltimore, but like for the crowd, it definitely is. As an area thing, it is.
Now, Tang, Roach said earlier today that, you know, he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We got tested chin out. Come watch the first.
We ain't on that. Folks don't hate me.
What's your reaction to that, Lamont? You said, you know, you feel like guys...
That's what we gonna be in there for. Same thing he gonna try to test.
You seen my post, right?
Which one?
Where I told you to leave the kids home.
My son gonna be front and center. Fuck you talking about? He gonna be front and center.
Leave the kids
Why
home.
wouldn't he want to see his father become two-time world champ?
Lamont,
what's up?
Lamont, let me ask you this. You know, how is your style going to be different than anything Tank has faced, and how will you be able to get the upset and give him his first defeat?
It's just it's skill wise. I bring a lot to the table. I can adapt. I can fight various different styles. I'm tough. I'm gritty. I'm smart. I'm witty. Whatever the case may be, whatever I gotta put out my bag of tricks to win, that's what I'm gonna do. Motherfucking the rest of them, either they was one-trick ponies or they just ain't having that. So,
do you feel like people are overlooking you in this fight as the underdog?
Come on, of course. I mean, but everything is opinionated. The only thing that's gonna matter is when we get in the ring.
As for you, Tang, you know, going into this fight, this will obviously be your first fight of 2025. How do you envision 2025 playing out for you?
25 is after next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no. I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I can tell you my fights.
All right, I'll go to Lamont Roach Sr. over here. You know, obviously you have helped with your son becoming a world champion here. What do you need to do to craft a game plan no one's been able to solve Tank Davis. What do you need to do together with you and your team and obviously your son to score that victory?
We're going to do what we need to do to win. I'm not going to get no secrets out, but we got a game plan. We're going to execute it. We're going to get the results to see. That go both ways.
That go both ways.
Tank, what is Lamont going to learn March 1st inside that